It's like difficulty coming across with information, and how he relayed the information was one like a crazy person, and one of a guy who thinks very fucking highly of himself. And another telltale sign, I heard this from, was it Tommy Chong? When people say this, it's a fucking red mark, right? Huge signal of like, they're out of their fucking mind. Well, you know, when you're, I read a lot of books, and you know, I just put it together. When you read as much as I do, you know, it made a lot of sense. It just I put the pieces together, and you know, they acknowledge the fact that I was smart enough, and I saw the signs, and I could you know, I put the puzzle together, and it's all there in clear view. It's you know, when people are fucking looking around and twitching, and you know, that really fucking pisses me off. That pisses me off, because it's not like he's sniffly or anything. I'm not sure if it's a nervous tick or whatnot, but bullshitters, when people are out of their fucking mind, bullshitting on a bullshit spree, they can't help but fucking look around constantly and twitch, and it's like the snarkiest thing. Well, you know, I just kind of, I put two and two together, and they didn't think, you know, people could see, but I read books, and I heard things, and that makes me want to fucking cut you, okay? Now, I'm not saying I want to cut you, but if there's a feeling associated with wanting to fucking cut someone, that'll do it. Whole wheat. Is that a DJ Wheat emo? Come here. Hey, what the hell? People tell me about Lazar IRL and online. He's a popular guy. He is a popular guy. And the thing about Bob Lazar, I'll tell you, is he not put him in the... Alex Jones really likes him too. God help him. That's the main reason why he gets dumped back there. Pixel Bob, do you think he was like that before he was contacted by the CIA? Who, Bob or Tom? Tom is very clearly out of his fucking mind. So at this point, it doesn't matter if he knows something or if he doesn't know something, because you can check a box next to him not knowing a fucking thing, in or outside reality, because he's clearly lost his goddamn mind. And you know, the fact that he can't hold a conversation, right? He can barely hold a conversation with himself. Can't hold it with anyone else. And he seemed more impressed with himself than any of the fucking information that he was spouting. Because he was saying how much the government needs him. They need him because he provides a service. And Joe was like, you provide a service? It's like, right? That fucking, who hard, like when you do all ticks at once, like you do the hard blink, God damn it. Who's the Street Fighter guy? He always played like some off-the-wall obscure character. Sponsored by Razer. It's not, starts with an X. It's not Zhao. Fuck. Anyway, I forget. But he hard blinks, right? Now, I wouldn't so much say that's a tick, more than it is, you know, it has to do with, I think it's more associated with a fucking heavy adrenaline dump, and eventually getting to that fucking blinking thing, right? Where it feels like it's a necessity that you need to fucking blink super hard. Otherwise, I don't know, it's fucking... If anyone knows about hard blink, you know what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, Tom, clearly out of his fucking mind. Very clearly. I don't know that shit. I'm high, okay? Listen. Oh, she actually... Navy equal. Hey! Jesus Christ. By the way, if you're done listening to all that shit, we're just ranting now, okay? So, good on you. Gluten schlop and all that type of shit. See you online and Unchained. So, thanks everyone. Showing up, shooting the shit, drop a lyric, sub, resub, unsub, unfollow, all that shit. Thanks very much. I'm gonna casually work out. I guess that's what I've been doing. But mostly shoot the shit. Yeah, Tom just seems very fucking untrustworthy. And so he's like, oh, you provide a service. What service is that? It's the kind of thing, you ask him something, and he just goes on a tangent about everything but that. You know? Big old pants grab. Who is that? Is that Frosty? Hey, you right, big. Anyway. So eventually he responded to the, what's your service that you offer? He's like, communication. That Tom offers a level of communication and broadcast that the government and the military have no access to. They would not be capable of communicating. Now, who they're communicating with, I don't know. It's kind of like, because he's not communicating with the public outside of him going on these batshit crazy fucking rants through the woods, trying to find Sasquatch to suck his dick, okay, for the DNA, right? I wouldn't necessarily say Tom communicates anything, right, properly or in a reasonable and acceptable manner. I wouldn't say Tom is capable of fucking communicating anything, his thoughts or otherwise. You can give him cue cards to read, he ain't gonna communicate that shit. So he seemed very, very impressed with himself that he offered a service such as communication that no one else has access to, because he deciphered everything by reading books, by going to the library and reading books on the Loch Ness Monster and shit like that. He deciphered, he connected all the pieces and shit, and he just saw the truth, and all